Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. Guys, I'm going to show you a chart. It's a really powerful chart, and I really believe that you should all pay attention, get it out, to this chart. It's not one to joke about with. This one speaks of a huge reversal trend that could come if Bitcoin does not break above a certain price. Do I have your attention? If I do, drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. You were looking at the EMA Ribbons. It's a set of ribbons that Bitcoin has usually followed through its whole entire history, and this is on the monthly time frame. Many traders use this on a daily time frame or a 4-hour time frame, and the way they work, real quick for people that are new, to show you on a 4-hourly time frame, is if the ribbons cross and you see the yellow go underneath, it's usually a trend reversal, and then prices are coming down, and it works as a resistance, like a ceiling, and it's always hard to break above. And once the ribbons cross again, where the yellow is on top, it works as like a support. So you're bouncing off it like a trampoline, and prices tend to bounce off it and go up. And you can see this probably somewhere in the, here's a fine example in the charts prior, right? So it's powerful how the EMA ribbons work, right? But once you switch this to a long-term perspective on the 1 month chart, let me just really zoom this out so you can see clearly what I'm dealing with here. You can get a good clean picture of where we are right now and what's happened in the past. Before I go any further, I need to let you know this is not financial advice. Please do your further research before you invest your money. Take a look at what's happened in the past, because on the monthly time frame, Bitcoin has held support on this EMA ribbons throughout its whole history, as far as I can see, right? This is 2018's bear cycle. I'm moving this right back. 2015's cycle, or 2014 to 2015 cycle. It's held this as support for pretty much its entire history, right? You see, see like a wick underneath, but it's always came back up. And if this red line over here, you can't see it very clear, but if this could extend, you would see that it actually held as support. And the same goes for this cycle here in 2018. We had one candle close. So I got my phone. Let me put my phone on silent. We had one candle close below it. But if you look at the next month, the second candle came straight above. And we're talking about this one here. Let me just highlight them so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me make it yellow. Hold on, let me draw it, then I'm going to make it yellow so you can see what I'm dealing with. Let's make it thick. Well, it's not bright yellow. It's like a bright yellow. What we're trying to get is this red candle here closed below it. The next month, it came straight back above it. It was a power move, but this marked the bottom of the cycle as well. So, and if it didn't go back in, what would have happened? Makes you wonder, right? What would have happened? Now, many people that trade Bitcoin, and I'm going to show you where we are in the future and what's to come. Many people that have been trading Bitcoin throughout the years, we've only seen, especially on the monthly time frame, this one right here, we've only ever seen Bitcoin in a bullish uptrend. It's always gone up. It's came down, held support, it's gone up. And this is what people expect in the future, that this is just going to continue going up. I just want to open your mind to a different possibility here, because I don't know, can't confirm it, but I just want to open your mind to a different possibility. It's always good to have your mind on different aspects of this market. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I think Bitcoin can go up, but there's always a possibility that the trend can seriously reverse and we could see a downtrend. And if that was to happen, then maybe this may be the highest prices that we ever see in Bitcoin for a long period of time. I'm just saying, because if it starts to come back down again, who's to say we might not see lows as, 2,000 to 3,000, maybe lower. So I just want to put that out there to you. Now look at this. This is really important, right? Because right now, Bitcoin is outside of these EMA ribbons on the monthly time frame. No one else is showing you this right now. Not on the monthly time frame. I'm showing you this on the monthly time frame. This is where you come to get this good insight as to what's going on. And I believe that if we see a rally in Bitcoin, it's going to rally up to the bottom red line, and you're going to see some heavy resistance, right? And I'm talking at the 24,300 level, 24,378, something like that. This is going to be serious resistance. It needs to break above this price and then remain above it in order for Bitcoin to, cancel out this entire wall or ceiling that it's going to have. No, because the wall's over there. the ceiling's up there. The ceiling that it may have, and this could be bad for Bitcoin if it doesn't break this blue line and continues to print lower candles underneath this red line, because like I showed you just moments ago on a smaller time frame, when the yellow line crosses with the red line, it usually sparks a trend reversal, and then it starts to come down and down and down, and it finds it hard to break above, always using these as resistance. If it breaks this red line, if for some reason goes parabolic, I believe that it can go right up to this yellow line, and that's calling a 34,000 price. This yellow line speaks of 34,000 if it can go all the way up there, if we can see some, crazy moves to the upside. Time will tell, but that, these are the things that you can, 34,500, which is where the blue line is. These are price targets that you can write down. And again, these are monthly time frames, so each candle is worth 1 month's worth of action, which means it may take several months for this to appear. But I want to, prepare you a good few months in advance, maybe 5-6 months in advance. This month though for Bitcoin is seriously important. It must come back above 24,400, let's call it, and it must print a new candle above it. If this comes up into like the 24,000, maybe 27,000, and it remains there, and then by come August, the next month, there's a new green candle inside this ribbon. Perfect. Nice. That's great. That's what we want to, and of course it has to hold support on the 24,000. If it doesn't break below 24,000, that's brilliant. That's a nice look. But if it doesn't, and it stays below this 24,400 level, we could see a scenario where these yellow lines and all these other lines are going to keep coming down like this, and eventually you'll see the cross. We haven't seen a cross at all on the monthly time frame. Look at these ribbons, they're clean. It's like a racetrack, and you can imagine the cars in between each line just racing. It's we've not seen a tangle at all, and I'm going right back now. This is 2015, and if this could extend further, you know what I'm saying. So that's as far as it goes, because I guess that's when it got created, kind of thing. I'm guessing, I don't know, and that's just all it shows. So it's really important that Bitcoin tries to come above this 24,400 level. If it can remain above that, which I believe if we do see a rally, that's the price you're going to see, 24,400. Hopefully it doesn't get rejected. It prints a new candle. It remains above and prints a new candle above, but for August. So let's see what happens. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching, become a patron. Why? Because my patrons see this stuff first, and if you don't want to miss this and be prepared, become a patron. I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. I'm going to bring it up so you can see, because I've got a few tiers. Each tiers do different things. You take your pick which one's best for you. But I recommend this one down here, because this one unlocks all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, selling, staking, all of that stuff. If you want a little bit more, I got a CEO tier. The next one above gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. I talk to you in there way before I buy, sell, stake, way before I do anything. It's all in here. And you've got high crypto profile users, big money that know how to make money, sharing great projects. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Where is it? Hold on. Nope. That's Joe Rogan. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.